It's been 7 years since the first Lord of the Mics was released, and Jammer has brought it back in 2011.
Yeah, we're back, man. Back on the stairs, getting it cracking.
This is where it's all happened.
Yeah.
Anyone has been down here. I mean, you remember all the clashes, you've seen all the clashes that happened down there. See all the names that are on the wall. You see Escobar up there. You know, everyone's been down here, man. And we're back here once more for another round.
Yeah.
Lord of the Mics 3, it's underway. The hype sessions are causing the madness. The YouTube's blowing up, Twitter's blowing up. It's a whole new way of getting everything out there. I mean, how is it different today in 2011 than it was putting this together in 2004?
It's different, man, because obviously we've got the social network going on, and we've got a lot of the people getting involved and, you know, saying who they would want to see on there, and having a lot of opinions and things. Whereas before it was just like a very small community that would like gather up down here, like, you know, myself, Wiley, Kano, Skepta, a few other people from the scene come do studio sessions, Titch in the day. So we'll just be down here, and naturally, like, some people might have a little thing where they think, you know, I want to go against him, I think he's good, or I reckon I'll give him a good battle, and we used to just make it happen.
Nowadays, obviously, that's expanded across, I was going to say across the whole of the UK, but you've got like Trey Mission dropping a video, you know, in Toronto. It's become an international phenomenon. I mean, how does it feel to know that pretty much the whole of the UK's grime fans are talking about Lord of the Mics? Everyone wants to know what's the lineup, what clashes are going to happen. You know, how's that been for you?
Yeah, man, I think it's a big thing, man. Everybody, like, a lot of the people that was involved in the original one have moved on and been great UK success stories in, like, you say, Kano, Wiley, Skepta, you know, all the people that was involved in the original one have gone on to do big things, and like now we're making a platform for the people that are still doing grime. You know, it might have been overshadowed because we haven't got as much raves as we had before, and the radio stations ain't the same as it was before. So this time around it's good because a lot of new talent's coming to the forefront, and then a lot of the old school players are still getting involved and supporting the cause, man. So
definitely, I mean, it's a great it's great to go back to that element of grime that everyone's excited. I get asked all the time, when's the next war report, what's going on? People always like controversy, they like the hype, they like the competitiveness of two MCs just going to battle, whether it's on dubs, in a rave, or, you know, as you've seen, on the stairs here in the basement. And you know, you're going to be seeing that real soon. We've started filming the clashes already. It's underway, it's coming to you imminently. You've seen the hype sessions. I mean, how do you feel now that you're able to give up a platform to talent that, you know, is outside of London now? You know what I mean? You've got MCs from Manchester and Birmingham and Nottingham all involved. Yeah,
I think it's good because obviously the birth of grime was in East London, as they know, and then it's spanned out. You got a lot of big guys from North London now, you know what I mean? People doing their thing from South, you know what I'm saying? So that it's a good thing. It's spanning out all over the whole of London, and now we're branching out into up north, the south of England, the Midlands, and yeah, man, it's good that the sound's out there, and there's people out there doing the music, doing grime, wanting to interact and be a part of it. So it's only expanding the music, like you said as well, Train Missions and people like that getting involved and actually understanding the culture. I think it's a big thing, a big leap from where it was to now, do you know what I mean? And I think it's good because it shows you the power of the product, it shows you the power of what it does for an artist.
So let me ask you another about the format now. Obviously, they saw the first Lord of the Mics in 2004 down here in the basement. The second Lord of the Mics, you booked a completely separate venue and held the clashes there. Why did you decide to bring it back at home to the basement?
Technically, because it was very it was a very big event that to put that on in Dungeons and to get that to run, and everyone to be there together and get it to run smooth in that day and age was a great success for us as a company.
I can remember that day.
And to make it happen and go and do something for people doing grime and coming from a ground base upwards. So that was a great success. But on the other hand, there was some things that wasn't, you know, the sound quality wasn't exactly the best on some of the clashes, and a lot of the fans just wanted to see this face-to-face tension right in the basement where there's nowhere for you to go, no one saying yeah, or the other person saying yeah to misjudge it, or you know his friends are there to back him up or something, nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just you and him. Once you watch it back, you make your decision of the clash, and I think the people enjoyed that a lot more, and they just like the epic feel of the basement, and they know the legacy of it, so I think they feel it's better for an MC to clash down here because it's more certified.
So let me ask, what clashes are you most excited about to be bringing to people on Lord of the Mics 3?
To be honest, I'm excited about all of the clashes at the moment because I love to see new talent. I'm one of those people, I started off producing, so I always had the ear for what sound is new or can work or something what people ain't heard before. So I'm always up for bringing through the new talent. But I'm looking forward to be honest, I'm looking forward to the OG Nicky and No Late clash. I want to see it because I think it's something different. I'm looking forward to the Warrior and Diesel clash, definitely. There's a few other clashes that I'm looking forward to, especially the Sox and Cozzy. Like that one, I reckon is going to be something. A lot of people are phoning me, talking about it, tweeting. So that's a big clash as well. I do really want to see the P Money and Ghetto one. You know, if I got the power to make it happen, we'll try and make that happen. You know,
I mean, that brings me on to another question as well. A lot of people, a lot of artists have said they're not interested in clashing. To them, it's a step back. They're not looking to, you know, revert. They want to move forwards. And a lot of people have turned down clashes and as you said, sort of run away from the war. What do you have to say to MCs that are, you know, really looking down on what you're doing and looking like it's some backwards project and you put so much time and effort into it?
I was having a conversation with someone the other day and they broke it down like this. Basically, when we was doing grime, nobody knew what it was, and we was doing this thing because we loved it, it was sick. We was doing it, didn't have a name, then the media come along, branded it, we started to get known, we was out there. Then kids, some people started getting involved in grime saying, oh, I want to do music like Wiley and Jammer and Skepta and those guys because it gets you known, it gets you out there, you know, it gets you reputation and stuff like that. And people started doing grime for the wrong reasons, and then when they saw, you know, for instance like Chipmunk do Diamond Rings or Tiny Temper do Pass Out, they thought, okay, those guys have stopped doing grime and they're doing that, so, and they've got more famous from doing those tracks, so that's what's going to get you famous, so I'm just going to try and do that. So they was never really there to push grime in the first place, they just wanted to get known. So the people that you see do a certain type of music, and then when something else is big and it's starting to break through like a dubstep or a few other bits and bobs, you see them sway towards that type of music because they just want to be on what's big at the moment. They don't want to work hard to make something big, they just want to be on whatever's big at the time. So then what they do is just look at it, start making records like Tiny Temper that sound like Tiny Temper, making their videos look like Tiny Temper because they think that's what's going to be the next thing, but it ain't. Someone's going to come along doing some next thing, like a Temper T.
That can never be the next thing because it is the thing now.
Yeah. So they're going to keep doing that until someone else comes and does some next thing, and I hope it's somebody that comes and does a grime tune, because that's what it's going to take, somebody to come do a grime tune and then everybody's going to think, oh my god, he charted with that, so it's cool to do grime. Then everybody's going to start doing that, but then, you know, it's a bit too late for those people that are going to be doing it, because it's always going to be the ones that were there doing it, and they're going to be the ones that do it the best.
Well, that's one of the great things about what you're seeing with Lord of the Mics at the moment, the roster. It's a lot of new names, it's a lot of names that whilst, you know, you've got a lot of young people coming through as well, but you've got a lot of people that have been in and around the grime scene and maybe not been consistently working hard at it, but they've realised that I can grasp this as a platform to really promote myself and build off the back of it.
They understand the powers, you know, when they was growing up, even girls, like a lot of people know, oh my god, I remember that DVD, I still got it now in my house. Everybody had it, you know, it was something that people got together, watched with their friends, had a drink, had a laugh, you know what I mean? Now it's on the internet, like it's got millions of views, people go on there, watch it, you know, it's entertainment, it's something for, it's a different form of delivering grime, do you know what I mean, in an entertaining format.
I think, you know, for people that are looking down on this as an element of promotion for them or that sort of stuff, that they're not really seeing the bigger picture, because you know, certainly grime is heavily influenced MC-wise by the US and hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people that are MCs, you've grown up listening to Tupac, Biggie, and a lot of American stuff. But equally as big an impact on the grime MC style is what's going on in Jamaica. And the biggest stage show of the year, every year without a fail, is built around the hype of MCing clashes.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, anyone who knows anything about music knows what Sting is. Yeah. And that's where the biggest artists, not the new up and coming artists, go to. The biggest name brand artists go to Sting every year and perform on stage. And if it's that, then they're clashing on stage as well, regardless of how many hundreds of thousands of records they sold. So you know, that's another side to it, and obviously Lord of the Mics is something that's trying to bring back that competitive element. Yeah, definitely, man. Because you're saying, if someone like you said, you reached out to someone like Scorcher and said, "Come and clash at Sting," you know, he will go there and clash because the platform that he's giving you. But to come, if you ask him to come and do something like this, he would say, "Oh, I don't want to do it. It's something that I would have done back in the day." And then you look at it like, well, you'll be willing to try and push somebody else's thing, but you wouldn't want to push your own thing where you're from. There's a time when people said they would never hear Temper T on Radio 1. You know what I mean? He's playing on Radio 1 now, so it's just about pushing the sound and showing people that it's professional. And you know, from the days of people not mixing down their tunes, that people obviously know how to do their tunes and make them sound right and get their vocals right and package their stuff and image. So it's just all about pushing hard, man, and that's what this is about, man. Definitely. I mean, it's not something you can come and do, clash, and then sit down and think that's it, because if you look at the lineups of all the Lord of the Mics DVDs, you'll see people that have lost clashes and have gone on and been huge successes. You know, it's the fact of going off the back of it and use it as a springboard, a trampoline to promote your product, what you've got, you know, what the other work that you've been doing. And if you look at it like that, then for me it's a really exciting thing to use. I mean, I'm looking forward to coming back. Have we got any more clashes to still be announced that are still? Yeah, we have. We've got some you know, names that have been around for a long time, but you know, with the social network and everything, I don't want to announce it because it puts too much pressure on the artists, and then too many people got too much things to say. I know what it is these days. Everyone wants to do contracts and know what they're getting out of stuff and that. So, but it's nice to know for the people that are looking at Lord of the Mics and they're thinking, okay, that's the roster, that's not the fixed roster, there are more clashes going to be coming, there will be more as announced, so you need to make sure you're following at Lord of the Mics on Twitter. So yeah, I'm sure someone will put the address down here. Be putting the address, you'll be able to sort it out. So just stay locked, man, follow the Twitter, we'll announce the clashes as we go along, you know, just stay tuned. And thanks for everyone that's been supporting, because we had a massive big support thing on the Twitter when we came on there, and everywhere on the internet visually, you know, we're there. So big up everyone that's still supporting the cause. Yeah, man. Last Jammer, why aren't you clashing? Do you know what? The rap person steps up. I've called out a couple man, they ain't stepping up yet. But who's that? Who have you said already? But I called out Lethal, innit? If he wants to come and do this thing, we'll do this thing. The stairs is here, innit, bro? It is what it is, innit? Yeah. Lyric for lyric, calm. Well, there you go. Lord of the Mics 3 is well underway, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of it on this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and follow on Twitter at Lord of the Mics. We're going to get back to filming some clashes now. Switch it later.